Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for listening to your reading of May 10th, 2023 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. The Capricorn Moon and passionate Mars face off in our skies this morning, dear Pisces, which could bring some drama or tension amongst your peers. It may be wise to avoid gossip right now and consider unplugging from your devices if you feel temperamental, opting to get some fresh air to calm your nerves. You'll sense a shift this evening when Luna migrates into Aquarius and the sector of your chart that governs introspection, which may inspire you to hide away for the next 2 days to reflect and recharge. Consider researching your favorite topics or working with an artistic outlet tonight when Venus aligns with the nodes of fate. You are going to face a significant interaction today. This may take the form of a confrontation, or it may be something milder. But whatever it is, it will provide a lot of food for thought and will keep you occupied for the most of the day. You are not going to tolerate distractions today. However, you need to realize that obsessing over this incident is not going to be of much help. Money-loving Venus recently entered your 5th house, kicking off a 4-week transit of pleasure and pampering. This sector rules all the most fun aspects of life, from love and romance to children, creativity, and even games of chance. During this time, you'll want to indulge your senses, and that means opening your wallet a bit more than usual. There's nothing wrong with that so long as you keep an eye on your spending. This transit is meant to be fun for a reason. But today this freewheeling energy receives a cautioning check from the moon in your outgoing 11th house of social groups and global communications. Perhaps you wind up footing the bill for everyone else just because you're in such a good mood, but the last thing you want to do is have an act of charity turned into something negative when you realize you totally blew your budget. This week, powerful positive energies are aligned in your favor. In order to attain tremendous success in your professional life, you must do the bare minimum. If you choose to labor diligently this week, your earnings will be exorbitant. This week, your romantic life will experience a decline. Understand why they are behaving this way instead of being frigid and impolite if your partner's boorish behavior is unexpected. The lessons and experiences of this week will have transformed you by the end of the week. You will be significantly more intelligent and disciplined than you have been in recent days. This week, your relationship will advance after being stagnant for some time. You're likely better off letting things unfold naturally rather than making drastic or bold moves today, dear Pisces. Initial perceptions need a second look. While you naturally seek some relaxed and easygoing activities today, you could encounter resistance. There can be some unrest, and it would be wise to sort out frustrations. Part of you wants to do something independently and another wants others to be involved. Look for ways to deal with making constructive changes rather than random ones for the very best results, aiming to learn from the triggers occurring now. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Go within and reflect on what you need in your work life, Pisces. As the moon enters Aquarius today, you may feel a little more reserved at work since you might be tapping into your introversion. The lunation will illuminate your subconscious mind, so your mind will be going as you get through your workday. Think about what you need to work on in yourself to feel more self-assured as a professional. Now is the time to practice acceptance if you need to embrace who you are as a professional and what you want at work. Your finances are doing well. You know how to negotiate to your advantage, even when bargaining with someone. More options will be open to you today, so make new contacts because they may be extremely useful to you in future. Your healthy instincts will warn you in case things start to go wrong. Now is the time to focus on your home and environment, Pisces. The moon is bestowing energy of motivation onto you, and now it's time to get down to business. Think of how your environment requires your attention right now. There is also the chance of finding lost possessions, which could generate financial gain for you further down the line. Keep an eye out for bargains today too, as the universal energies are looking favorable for you in this area. Keep your eyes peeled and spend some time browsing. You don't know what lucky gems you may find, Pisces. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for May 10th are 31, 26, 34, 29, 18, 34. Daily love. A major trend has resounded over your life, Pisces. Mighty Jupiter, your glorious planetary co-ruler, is the giver of expansion, luck, and miracles. Throughout much of 2022 and 2023 so far, he has spun through your solar second house of finances, which means that you and your partner may have been working in tandem to save or increase your nest egg. If single, hustle harder for cash because others will be impressed by your wealth. This period will not happen again for nearly 12 years once it ends. Jupiter will pass on to newfound horizons beginning May 16, 2023. Harness this energy to your greatest benefit now. You will be in the lucky position in your relationship to not only be dreaming, but actually actively living it out. You don't see any limits while doing so. Wishes are being fulfilled, and in case you are thinking about the never-ending story once in a while, you should give in to being enchanted. Love is one of the most wonderful feelings, and you are in the lucky position to experience it more intensely than ever. Enjoy the support of the stars. The moon is in Capricorn and in your 11th house, however it is also squaring Neptune in your first house. Notice that the more you learn to be centered within yourself, the more successful your romantic partnerships end up being, and therefore serve as a good example for the world of what a healthy and fulfilling relationship can look like. It is so important that you take care of your emotional and personal needs just as you do those of your lovers. So often we can get consumed by the other that we end up feeling empty and resentful. Practice doing things that fill you up and nourish your soul so that you and your partner may be able to do the work out there in the world. At work. Your attention is likely to wander today. Though work has been piling up, you will probably indulge in unproductive activities. But even this will not help you to relax, because the awareness and the worry that you have not completed your tasks will always remain at the back of your mind. Your backlog is likely to accumulate, which will have a long-term effect on your working routine. Your positive attitude enables you to work well with others. Your own priorities are much clearer, giving you a distinct advantage over the way you cooperate with colleagues who provide you with the necessary space you need for you to focus on your goals. If you don't get carried away, everything proceeds okay. Does your career feel like your calling? Does your career look like what you want it to? And most importantly, are you willing to do all the work necessary to get to where you want to be? The moon is in Capricorn and in your 11th house of career/vocation, so these are all useful questions to contemplate on. The word vocation comes from the Latin word vocare, which means to call, meaning that call that your soul feels pulled towards. Develop the courage, discipline, and dedication to move towards your calling and take all the practical steps in order to make that happen. The moon is also squaring Neptune in your first house. This is reminding you that in order to build what you want in your career, you need to have self-confidence, centeredness in your being, and the ability to be self-motivated. Health. You have painstakingly built up your dietary regime. Do not let a momentary diversion wreck all your good work. A friend or a coworker may urge you to overindulge, but keep in mind what you are going to feel tomorrow morning. A number of temptations will be presented to you today. If you give in, it will be a waste of valuable energy. Both mind and body are in perfect harmony, you feel fully fit. Don't overdo your exercise regime. What seems to be a logical amount of activity doesn't always correspond with your energy level. Too much strenuous exercise can lead to problems, so take control, be cautious, and employ some firm discipline. You might be more argumentative and controlling under this planetary influence, Sagittarius, making it difficult to get along and be compassionate with others. It's important that you let this negativity out so that it doesn't remain within your body. Wearing jewelry featuring amethyst or carrying a piece of amethyst in your pocket or purse will gently remind you to remain calm and focused today. Onions are packed with vitamin C, B vitamins, and potassium, and they add flavor to any savory dish. Family and friends. You will be getting more attention than ever before. To your surprise, you may be approached by the least expected ones even. But take your own time to decide who suits you the best. Time will weed out the best ones from the rest. Do not restrain yourself because of the bitter experiences of the past. Love and pleasure are your key objectives now that loving Venus is in your fun-loving 5th house. This is one of the most exciting and pleasurable transits in astrology, and for the most part you can count on your love life enjoying a pleasant boost during this transit, but today that buoyant energy receives an intense beam from the moon. La Luna is traveling through your outgoing 11th house of friends and global communications, turning down the heat from passionate to platonic. While the 5th house just wants to enjoy romance, the 11th is more about community spirit. Perhaps the lines with someone particular could blur and you find the friend zone to be less clearly defined than you once assumed it was. The stars are having a bit of a wild time right now in the sky above, so don't count any chickens until they hatch. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.